Hello, welcome to RVR Closet. So I have now had the V3 pedals for a while with 3 sets of dampers. And first thought I would do a review of dampening the clutch pedal. But due to that I'm coming from Ultimate pedals, I thought some of you might find it interesting to hear my points with the damper kit on all 3 pedals. So if I start off with the clutch pedal, that was the main point, and also a bit of a worrying point. There is a few points with this damper kit added due to the hydraulic or fluids inside. Just depressing the clutch for engaging first gear, like slowly depressing the clutch, isn't giving that much resistance, even though it gives a nice hydraulic feeling. Compared to the Heusinkveld, that was like no matter if you depressed it slowly or fast, it was kind of the same feeling. However, when in-game, like racing, when you depress the clutch fast to do the shift, then it's actually not that big of a difference to the Heusinkveld in the resistance. I think the feel is still not in par with the Ultimate clutch, but the feeling is hugely improved over stock. And as you can see here, due to that I also have the damper a bit raised up. It goes to the pivot and then the damper as well falling down. And due to that the damper do not depress much the last part of the travel. It enhances this clutch mechanism really nicely, and actually really happy with how this turned out. On the damper itself, I'm having it on 6 in resistance. Going to the throttle, I'm really liking this throttle feel with the damper. I'm having it to feel pretty similar in resistance and hydraulic feeling as with the Ultimates. But the Ultimate pedal, it's really hard to describe, but it's so smooth. I've never felt a pedal that feels as smooth as the Ultimate. And the setting on the throttle damper, I have that on just past 1.5. When it goes up to close to 2, it's starting to get a bit sluggish. When you do fast inputs, you get a bit more unsmooth in the operation. So around 1.5 is where I find it is the best. Lastly, going to the brake pedal. Many of you already know that I loved the feeling of the V3 brake and actually had to mod my Ultimates to get them to feel more like the V3s. So really happy with the V3 brake and damper pedal. I do also have the brake performance kit added to the V3 brake. I started out with the softest setting with 12mm elastomers or bumpers, 1 red and 1 green. Due to that I have max brake pressure set on the pedal. The brake travel maxed out before the load cell maxed out. It felt a bit weird, like the brakes kind of failed on you when you needed to do really hard braking. Even though it worked, it just felt a bit like they were bottoming out, and then you had like more pressure when they were already bottomed out. So instead I went with the medium setting of 1 13mm red and 1 13mm green. Really nice match with just hitting the max travel on the brake. That's also when the load cell or pressure in the setting is maxing out as well. So really liking this, and feels like on par that I got my Ultimates to feel. For the damper itself, I'm having that on 4. I think that gives a really nice hydraulic feeling and just the right amount of resistance. So my thoughts on going from the Ultimates to a full 3-pedal dampened V3 set. Obviously it's a step down in quality, not reaching quite the feel of the Ultimates, but this 3 damper set on the V3s, it's actually not bad, and I will be totally happy with this.